G'day guys, my name is Hayden Murrell. I am the coordinator this year for the Ceres Primary School before and after school care service. I will give you a little bit of an insight and a rundown today on what we do at our service on a day-to-day basis, and then you guys can shoot me an email or a text message to ask any follow-up questions. It's obviously not ideal doing it this way. I'd like to get in touch in person, but in the current landscape we can't do that, so a video is just what we have to go with this year. So starting off, we'll go over the opening and closing times. So every morning from Monday to Friday, every school day, we are open from 7 a.m. so the kids can get there anytime from 7 o'clock until school starts for the day. And then closing times, so the afternoon session runs straight after school, and then the kids can be there until 6 o'clock. So they can get picked up from any time after school finishes until 6 o'clock. And that's the opening and closing hours of our program. In terms of how we run the program, I like to be very child-centered, so I'm not someone that puts in strict templates and programming into place. I like to make sure that the kids are getting the experience that they want to experience in terms of their interests and what they enjoy. So really making sure that the kids are a big part of everything we do in terms of how we run things and what activities we like to run. So really big on that in terms of making it child-centered, as I do recognise that it's a long day for kids to be at school and also into after-school care as well. So don't like to do things that are too content-heavy as such, just making sure that the kids are getting a really fun experience and doing something that they genuinely look forward to coming to do. So that's a big part of our program. We do have a program that we work off every week, so every day we'll have a planned experience that we'll do. However, as I've touched on, I like to be very child-centered in terms of if we have something planned for the day but the kids may not want to do that day, that's fine by me, and we'll just sort of alter it around to make sure that it's suiting the needs of each child. I do also like to plan the program for the week with the kids, so whether it's a Monday morning or a Friday afternoon, make sure that the kids are a big part of that planning process where they'll let me know what they'd like to do for next week. That comes down to our menu as well, where we have a menu where each day there'll be something on the menu for afternoon tea, and then we'll also have things for breakfast as well. So every morning the kids come in, there's breakfast available for them, whether it's cereal, whether it's toast or fruit. Then in the afternoon we'll also have our afternoon tea, where there'll be a planned thing for planned bit of food for the menu each day, and the kids have a big say in that as well when we're ordering our groceries. Also making sure that we follow the healthy eating guidelines. We like to keep a journal at our program, so we document all our learning experiences. So when the parents, if the parents want to come in and have a look at what the kids have been doing, they're more than welcome to have a look through our journal, which will contain lots of photos and student entries, and entries written by myself as well that show what we've been doing each day in the program. And then also it'll show what we had planned for the week in terms of our menu and our activity as well. Really big on outside play, so I like to get the kids outside, and that's something that the kids absolutely love to do out at Ceres. It's obviously an absolute picturesque place to be, and making sure that we can get outside and stay really active. So I love to plan things outside, but I'd also just like to let the kids have a bit of free time outside as well. So every day we'll have a period of free play outside, whether it's on the playground or the oval or the basketball court or the sandpit, cubby houses, etc. So make sure that the kids get enough time outside, which is really generally what they want to do most of the time as well, which is great. So in all conditions, unless it's pouring down rain, we're usually out there. So the kids love that, and it's something that we obviously base day to day depending on weather, but most of the time it doesn't really worry the kids if it's too hot or if it's too cold. We just get out there anyway and have a great time. In terms of technology, there's no technology in our program, so we don't tend to use iPads as such. The kids obviously get a lot of time on them during the day in their school hours, so we don't use technology. So the kids are never on their iPads, they're always doing hands-on and practical things in the program. I'm really big on collaboration as well, so if we ever do group activities, I like to do ones where we're collaborating with each other, working together and doing lots of fun things in that way. So whether it's a craft challenge or something where the kids might all work together, or a building design or something like that. Love to be collaborative. And then Also making sure that there's also an element of free play in the program as well. So making sure that we are doing our planned experience, but also just letting the kids have that time inside to finish off the day where they can just have some quiet time. They can choose an activity that they'd like to do for the day. That's a little bit of an insight into what we do, guys. So if you would like to know more information about our program, you can visit the website, which is www.TheirCare.com.au, or you can give me a call or a message on our service number, which is 0429 003 610. So that phone is available anytime during TheirCare hours. So it'll be available from 7 till 9 a.m. and then 2:30 until 6 p.m. as well. That will do it for me, guys. I'll just give you a little bit of a look around the room in a video experience that you guys can have a look at some of the things that we have in our room that we've got set up. And then if you'd like to get in touch, then you can do so. Thanks, guys. I look forward to seeing you soon.